So today is December 12th, and I just wanted to tap in real quick for like a super quick, I think it's an update, but like when I tell you I am in the dark right now, I'm not 100% sure. So remember how last time I was like, he asked me for some documentation. I sent that, all of it. And then I was like, I'm going to email him on Monday to see, what's going on. So I did that. I emailed him to see, like, what are we doing? What's happening right now? And I didn't quite get an answer. So out of absolutely nowhere, yesterday afternoon, I get a text message from NACA saying qualification pending. And I'm like, the hell is this? I haven't gotten a message like that before, but I was like, okay, that's odd. So immediately, I go into my account, not my account, my email account, and I'm typing up a message to my mortgage counselor asking him like, hey, I just got a message that said this, can you shed some light on what this is? Because I didn't know what it was for. So he, instead of emailing me back, he actually called me. Surprising. And he was like, hey, so I got your file submitted to Underwriting, and I need you to send me your last two pay statements and your 2018 and 2019 tax transcript. I got upset. And I'm gonna tell you why I got upset. So basically, number one, you already have the pay statements because I add them to the web file every pay period. And as far as the tax transcripts are concerned, those have been on my file since June when I initially did the homebuyer workshop. So I asked him, I'm like, so are you not going into my file to get these things? Because it's like, what's the point of me uploading all of this information if you're only going to keep asking me for things directly? So I'm like, can you not see this? I was like, so why are you asking me for this directly? And he was like, well, that would just be quicker because I went ahead and got your file submitted. And I was like, wait, well, why did you get it submitted? Didn't you tell me that we have to have a meeting before you submit me to underwriting? Like, I didn't even know that's what we were doing. That's how much there has been a lack of communication between us. Like, how you just gonna do this and not tell me? And then you submitted it with missing information. If you knew that you needed those pay statements and you knew that you needed those tax transcripts, not the return, but the transcripts, you could have said that already. One, it's already online. Two, why didn't you ask me this last week when you was asking me for this other information once again? Why? Just why? Why are you making it so hard? So I wasn't at home at the time. Luckily, I was somewhere that had a computer, so I resent everything to him again. And then I emailed him and I was like, hey, I sent everything back. So what does this mean exactly? And he was just like, well, so basically the underwriters are going to review your account or whatever, and we'll see if we can go forward with or without conditions. And I was like, what do you mean conditions? And he didn't do a great job of explaining, so I can't even explain to you guys because I still don't even know what that means. But the example that he used was, he was like, well, it just means whether we can just go through with it or if you still have some things to complete or documentation to provide. And I'm like, well, couldn't you tell me what documentation I need since you've been asking me for that for days and days now? Like, what else could you possibly need from me? That's what I'm not understanding, is like, what else is there left to get? So he did inform me that he got one of my apartment's verifications back, the place that I live at currently. He was able to get that one, but he said from the apartment I was living in last year that he doesn't have that one. But since they could prove, like, from my bank records that I've paid them last year, he was like, if need be, we can do it that way. And I was like, okay, well, I have all my statements from, when I was living there. So, that's no big deal. But once again, keep me in the loop if that's what we have to do. So I guess I've been submitted to underwriting. Like, I'm just confused. Like, I appreciate that he's trying to move quickly. I really do appreciate that he's not really dragging his ass, so to speak, but it's like you're moving fast, but you're still keeping me in the dark, because I was like, I didn't know whether I should be excited about this or not, because it's like I'm not sure what's happening right now. So from what he's told me, he submitted me to underwriting, and he said I think he said I should have an answer by Tuesday or Wednesday. I think that's what he said. Yeah, I believe that's what he said. He told me this when he was on the phone with me. So we're submitted, and we'll see what happens then. I'm hoping that they have everything that they need, because it would have been smarter for him to ask me for these items. No, it would have been smarter for him to get these from my web file, because it's like, what's the point of the web file if you're going to ask me for this stuff directly? Like, do I no longer need to bother with that? I don't know, man. But I just wanted to tap in with y'all to let y'all know that it's moving. I just don't know like what's happening. Hopefully next time I get on here, I can give more of a clear definition. Because when I tell y'all, I have asked him 3 times via email, can you explain what the underwriting process entails? And he has squipped. He has skipped over that question every time I've asked it. I still don't fucking know. But yay, we've got submitted to underwriting. I still don't know how I feel about this, really. I don't feel bad, but it's like if I knew what was going on, I think I could be a bit happier. But I'm just so aggravated with how sudden that was, and how, yeah, pretty much how sudden it was. Like, once again, you didn't even check with me to see if I was available. Look, this time you called me when I wasn't at home. It was just, that was too much. But I just wanted to give y'all an update. So all of that happened yesterday, December 11th. So we'll see what happens next week, Tuesday or Wednesday, like you said. So as soon as I know something, y'all know something, and I'll be back on here to let y'all know what time it is. So thanks you for joining in. Definitely leave me some comments. I've been getting better with trying to respond to those at least like within a day or two. But yeah, y'all keep leaving me comments and stuff. I like talking to you guys. You guys are giving me a lot of motivation to continue with this madness. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.